From 9 News, this is your news today.
Good morning and welcome to your news today. Coming up this Wednesday, Anika Wells' spending saga takes an unexpected turn, plus a decaying group of nations Donald Trump unleashes on European leaders. And dear oh dear, see one of Santa's reindeers caught getting a head start on his Christmas shopping.
All right, we'll begin though with the social media ban. Teenagers across the country waking up to a new era in their lives as the world's first under-16s lockout takes effect from today. Let's go live to Today Queensland reporter Andrea Carruthers. Andrea, it is a major shift for teens, isn't it?
David, it sure is. Australia's making history. As you said, overnight under-16s, they had the plug pulled on some of their favourite social media platforms. That includes the 10 major ones: Threads, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat and Reddit. There's no penalty for parents or kids who do find a workaround, but the tech companies, well, they could be facing fines of up to $49.5 million. They will have 6 months to prove that they can comply. And this morning, a warning from the government: if kids move over to other social apps, well, the ban, it could move too.
All right, thanks, Andrea.
Well, the Australian ban is a world first and it's being watched very closely by leaders across the globe. Let's go live now to US correspondent Jonathan Kersley in Los Angeles. Jono, tech giants have been pushing back against this plan, but now it could set precedent.
It could. Those tech giants, many of them based here in the United States, but it could set a precedent because countries including Denmark, Norway, France and the European Union as a whole now looking at whether or not to follow Australia's lead with a similar sort of move to ban teenagers under 16 from social media sites. Australia's move today, historic moment coming into effect, has been plenty of attention paid to it by news organisations here in the United States of America, the New York Times, CNN, Fox and around the world, BBC and Al Jazeera. It's not just analysts and commentators and news organisations paying attention, though governments are too. They will be monitoring very closely how this ban is rolled out, the impact it has on teens and whether or not it is effective. But what do the people think? Well, here's what one woman on the streets of LA had to say.
Okay, that is silly. I mean, I understand the compulsion to do it and want to do it. They're 16-year-olds or anything under it. They're going to figure a way around it.
But here in the United States, there's actually calls for America to follow suit. Rahm Emanuel, considered by some to be a Democratic hopeful for the presidential nomination in 2028, says the United States should be following Australia's lead.
Jono, thank you.
The Prime Minister has come under fire for big taxpayer spending just hours after Cabinet Minister Anika Wells referred herself to the Parliament Expenses Watchdog. Let's go live to federal politics reporter Amelie Saunders. Amelie, how did we end up here?
Well, this all started after it was revealed her team spent almost $100,000 on 3 flights to New York in September. Anika Wells has since come under controversy for using family reunion entitlements to at times bring her husband and children along to sporting events she's been invited to as sports minister. The Prime Minister also taking his now wife Jodie Hayden to those events too. But Anika Wells is nowhere near the biggest spender on family travel. The most recent list showing she sits 68th on the list, and she says she's stayed within the spending rules.
All right, thanks, Amelie.
Overseas, the Pope has met Ukraine President Volodymyr Zelenskyy at his residence just outside of Rome. The Pontiff and the President discussed the ongoing war in Ukraine, with the Pope reiterating the need for continued dialogue and diplomatic efforts towards lasting peace in the region. We can show you this morning the moment a commuter train collides with a car on snowy tracks in the US state of Illinois. The car was attempting to cross the railway line when the boom gate closed, leaving the hood of the vehicle dangerously close to the oncoming train. The driver thankfully only suffered minor injuries. Donald Trump says Europe is a decaying group of nations led by weak people. Live to Europe correspondent Hannah Sinclair. Hannah, the comments were made during an interview.
That's right, Sylvia. The US president accusing European leaders of being weak and talking too much but not delivering when it comes to the war in Ukraine. Trump also says Volodymyr Zelenskyy needs to start accepting things and believes Russia has the upper hand in peace talks. Take a look.
I think they're weak. Most European nations, they're decaying. They're decaying.
Trump also renewing calls for Ukraine to hold elections. Zelenskyy says he's ready to go to the polls any time and that soon his side will present a refined version of the peace proposal to the US. Sylvia?
Hannah, thank you.
Returning to our top story, the under-16 social media ban isn't just a big shift for teens and parents, but also for the companies behind those popular platforms. To talk through how this ban is going to roll out, well, it's already rolling out, we're going to bring in today's tech expert, Trevor Long. Loggy, how's this working out for teens?
So teenagers this morning are waking up to their apps telling them that they've been detected as being under 16 and therefore they need to either remove their accounts, store their accounts, they can download their data, and they're being welcomed back when they turn 16, but the other option is to appeal. TikTok is calling it an appeal and allowing kids to do a face scan or perhaps do a selfie with their parents or their ID to verify that they're actually over 16. So they've got the option to prove their age if they've been detected as being under 16 wrongly.
Are there any platforms out there that are yet to comply?
DC, this morning I've confirmed that Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok, all 100% complying along with YouTube. But I have found streaming service Kick is allowing kids to still register accounts. Now, as mentioned earlier in the bulletin, it is possible that there's a 6-month window for platforms to comply. But all eyes will be on those full list of platforms to see that they are complying today under the Minister's guidance.
All right, thanks for that, Trevor.
A Melbourne gym's fitness challenge has come under fire for all the wrong reasons after social media users claimed the prizes on offer were sexist. Let's go live to Today Melbourne reporter Kiara Parker. Kiara, what are the prizes? Why are they under fire?
Well, for starters, they aren't the same, and the men's prize does sound a lot better. The winner got a hamper filled with things like energy drinks, some protein snacks. The women's prize was a sporty shorty tank top. So a Club Line member has taken to social media to slam the December challenge as being misogynistic. They posted a photo of a sign promoting this dead hang challenge, which is that exercise where participants hang onto a bar for as long as possible with straight arms. But the issue is with those prizes that were handed out for the male and female winner. And this post has got hundreds of comments, many questioning why Club Lime wouldn't hand out the same prize. And I don't know about you, Christine, but I would definitely prefer a hamper if I won.
Yeah, they should have even thrown in, you know, kitchen washing up gloves or something like that.
An ironing board.
An ironing board, yeah.
You vacuum?
DC.
Wow. You weren't invited to chime in on that. No.
Too enthusiastic. We're going to come to blow. We're going to come to a hang challenge.
We're going to come to blows. Oh, the Queenslander's coming out now.
I thought it was just a hang challenge. I don't want to come to blows.
I dialed it back. Large suburban pubs across Brisbane are being urged to renovate by adding more hotels ahead of the Olympics. The man behind Sydney's main Olympic stadium is also calling on the construction sector to pick up its act, to stop striking and become more productive. Oh, it's me again.
Welcome back, Christina Hearn. I've got some news now for you that I think you might enjoy.
OK, I'm going to pass over to you.
Thank you.
Please.
One of Santa's reindeer has been caught getting a head start on its Christmas shopping. Smart.
Yeah, a deer smashing through the front window of a Christmas store in Tennessee before getting stuck in a chair. Police managed to safely coax the confused animal out of the said chair and back outside before it ran out or dashed off.
Oh, you think Dasher?
Yeah, it could be Dasher. Dasher's
Prancer? Vixen?
Vixen's beautiful, but, like, you know, wouldn't do that.
Rudolph wouldn't get stuck.
Dash is just chaos. ADHD.
100%. Don't forget your meds.
It's in the name.
OK, exactly. All right, taking a look at the weather across the country this morning. Wow, that was a pivot. Southeast Queensland can expect a sunny hump day while a possible shower is on the way for Sydney.
Showers also in Darwin, while cloud is still hovering over Melbourne and Adelaide this Wednesday morning.